Hello folks, Charles75N here, and I am here with the Squire Telecaster Affinity that I accidentally bought, and I'm going to turn it over to Ben Coombs to tell you how I accidentally bought it, and we'll just show the unboxing as well. And then we're going to take care of a couple things because it does need a little bit of love.
So we're doing the Zoom call on Wednesday, right? With the patrons and the members and such. Okay. And Charles faced a little bit of, I don't want to say ridicule, maybe razzing, because he says to us, so I accidentally bought a telly today. And
okay.
It was, how do you accidentally buy a telly? And I was the only person that went, it happens.
It happens. Yeah, that right? happens.
And so, especially because, so Charles here says, a fella's surfing around on the Googles and he finds this thing and he bids like $5 more than asking price or something. And just for the sheer rarity of it, and because you want it in the arsenal, but you don't want to pay for it in the arsenal, is now, if I'm not mistaken, Charles, it's a top loader Affinity telly.
Yeah, it is. It is not string through the body at all.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah. It's not one of the. Yeah, you see a lot of the ones that have the option to do both. You know what I mean? It's got the ferrules, but then you can still top load it.
Right. Yeah. No, this is just simply through the back of the bridge.
That's unbelievable.
And up. And I was surprised. And the reason why I was interested in it though is because I don't have any guitars with a maple fretboard.
Oh, I do.
See, so it's checking boxes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so those two options was like, okay, well, I basically made a spite bid on an auction and won it. And really, the price was only $1 over what the last bid was. I was like, there's no way I'm going to win this. But it was a spite bid, you know. So I won the auction and accidentally bought a guitar.
And it arrived on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Arrived on a Sunday. Who delivered it?
FedEx delivery on a Sunday.
That's so weird.
Still says, if you have no maple fretboards, you're Squaresville.
No, I have one.
I can't say no to that. Charles has an unboxing, which he didn't want to take away from my birthday. And I said, look, if we were in the same town and he got that and he was coming over, I'd say, well, just bring it on over, Charles, because I'm just going to reach over and have to, pick a tune or two on it.
Yeah, open that fucking thing. Come on, man.
Just to see.
All right. Let's see.
No time like the present.
All right.
No, I'm not going to solo him it out, folks, because it's an Affinity telly he bought used. Like, he's not unboxing a 59 burst or anything here.
If he got a 59 burst shipped to him in a cardboard box, I'd have a fucking heart attack.
Is it an Affinity telly?
Yeah.
It's just in a box with some stuff to make sure to scratch all the finish off of it. I wonder what. That's fine. That's fine.
What color? Black. All right. I dig
that. Me.
Ben,
can you with a black finish. Oh, sorry.
Can you solo?
Now we got to solo him out here because there it is, folks.
Nice.
It's in relatively good shape. You can see that it does have a chip here on the side, and it is got another one up here and another one down here. But other than that, it is in really good shape. Now, what interested me in this guitar was the neck, because while I have 3 other tellies and multiple other guitars, I didn't have any guitars that had a maple neck and fingerboard. And so that was what got me looking at this one, and I accidentally picked it up. Now, it does need to love. You can see that the frets are a little bit corroded and need to be cleaned up. It's not capturing really well, but they are not bright and shiny. Let's just say that. No divots in them, though. That's good. And you can see here, you see this piece of fabric? Okay, this piece of fabric is in the G-string location because the nut is broken in half. And so that piece of fabric was allowing me to play it until I got the replacement nut. So that's what we're going to go ahead and take care of today. Okay, so the first thing, we've cut our strings off, and we're just going to go ahead and give the neck a good clean with some naphtha. Just get kind of all the crud off it that's built up. Won't get everything because we're still going to have to take care of our, you can see the dirt on the towel. Pretty gnarly stuff. But we're still going to have to polish our frets. But want to get the crud off. I want the fingerboard to be nice and clean. Okay, so here's a better look at our frets. But you can see our frets are looking really kind of sad in terms of corrosion. So we're going to go ahead and polish them. Okay, so we've got our micro mesh kit here. And it goes all the way from 1500 to 12,000. So I'm just going to do a couple of them to kind of give you an idea, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're finished. Okay, so that's just with the pass of the 1500, and it's a lot nicer. I'm going to go do all the other grits, and I'm going to come back and show you. Alright, so now we're ready to go with our 12th thou. So it's the final grit on our micro mesh, the finest. And I just like to, as I do this last one, I like to spend a little bit of extra time on each fret as I go. Coming up. Okay, so here we have our frets after they've been polished, and you can see that is a huge difference. All that corrosion is gone. The fretboard looks nice and pretty. And so we are one happy camper now. Alright, so after editing the video, I noticed that on the edges of our frets on both sides, that there was still some corrosion there that I didn't see when I was filming it. So I took the 12,000 grit micro mesh and I cleaned off each side of the fret, so now that there isn't any corrosion on any of them. Okay, so we're going to remove the old nut. You can see that it's already broken in half there. And here's the other piece. Okay, take our screwdriver and just kind of clean it out. Alright, good. So it's good. Alright, so we've installed our new tusk nut. It's one that looks just like this, and that little nub there in the middle we had to go ahead and to sand off in order for it to fit in here. And the nut is wider than the neck on the Affinity, so we had to go ahead and sand down the sides. And that was why I strung it up as well, so that I could make sure that the strings were in the right position before I started taking material off the ends. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take that tape off and reveal. Okay, and there we have it. It is all set to go, tuned up, ready to play. Okay, so here we have it, our finished Squire Affinity Telecaster project that we accidentally bought. All cleaned up, frets polished, nut replaced, new strings, shined up a little bit, and ready to play. as always, I hope you enjoy your guitar journey, and thank you for being part of mine.